I will be discussing my sexual activities from the lowest to highest risk. So for the first one, I have cyber sex, which has no physical touch or sex. So it's like just through the internet, so I don't think that would be any bad at all. Then we have hugging, which has no contact with genitals, so you're just embracing each other, so that's not that bad either. Then we have snuggling, physical contact, but there's no sex, so the risks aren't high. Then we have number 4, using a glove on your hand to explore. So you're protected by the glove, so there's no bacteria being spread. And number 5, vaginal sex with an insertive condom. The insertive condom does protect you against STIs, so that's not bad either because you're so protected. Then we have oral sex using a saran wrap. If there's no mouth contact, this to catch an STI, it could be bad. But the saran wrap it's easy to move around, but for the most part, it's not as bad as like the other options. And we have anal sex with a receptive condom. It decreases the risk of HIV and AIDS because you're still protecting yourself. Then we have French kissing, which herpes can be caught through French kissing, so that's the risk of engaging in that activity. Then we have breastfeeding through like sucking nipples. If you're breastfeeding, then it has a higher risk, but in general, like skin touching is not good either. Mutual masturbation without barrier. Touching can definitely get HPV, and there's no protection, and bacteria can be spread. Oral sex after flossing. You're not supposed to floss because it opens up your gums, which can lead to sores. And STIs can be spread in general by engaging in oral sex. So vaginal sex with a condom and oil-based lubricant. So oil can break down latex condoms. So if it's talking about latex condoms, which is like what more people are prone to using, then that would be bad. Then we have unprotected vaginal sex. So you're pretty much prone to all diseases. Unprotected anal sex, you're prone to all diseases as well. And there can be like warts that can be in and outside of your anus. Sharing moist towels, you can get crabs by this. Then we have unprotected vaginal sex with someone who has gonorrhea. So you basically can contract gonorrhea, which is treatable, but it is like bad as well. Herpes by kissing someone. It's treatable, but you can't get rid of it, so it is pretty bad as well. Infect your sex partner with chlamydia from not completing your STI. That is being irresponsible, and you're taking the risk, so that's not good. And then we have rubbing thighs, which definitely spreads the herpes out even more. Then sharing needles. Injecting the intoxicant can definitely have you contract HPV. Unprotected vaginal sex while having chlamydia with someone who may have HIV. That is bad, as you can get multiple diseases as well. And while also having chlamydia already. And then we have unprotected vaginal sex with HIV plus person that's taking medications and has undetectable viral load. So the risks are definitely high. There's a lot going on with your body. The next one, unprotected anal sex with someone who has HIV plus. HIV plus, that's really bad, and you're prone to have that as well. Becoming sterile from an untreated STI, it's with you for life, and there's like that consequence of being sterile, so that's really bad. And having a baby when you have a chronic HPV that is untreated, this is very dangerous for the baby. as very irresponsible because you're basically giving it to someone that is an infant. And the ways to discuss this with your partner is basically communicating to get tested. I feel like if someone's more serious and can share responsibilities with you, then they would agree to getting tested, and opening up about these risks and just being more knowledgeable can help protect you and both your partner as well. So it's good to be responsible, and thanks for listening.